Hi there and welcome to PilatesOnline.ie. This is our 7-minute quick ab workout, and this is a progressive system that we have. So we're starting with the most basic position here. We're looking for 7 minutes. I do tend to go over this a little, so bear with me. So we're ready to start the clock. We're starting up with the head and shoulders lifted, roll the shoulder blades back and down. Hands behind the knees, draw the belly button in and start to tuck the tailbone underneath us. As we roll back, we're keeping the tummy pulled in, connected through the center. No, don't go all the way. Hold there and roll back up to the top position. So it's really important that you tuck the tailbone right underneath your body and you don't lean back. We want the abdominal wall to stay drawn in. We're supporting the position with the hands out in front. Roll up again. Let's do that one more time. We're going to take the hands up this time. Arms away, which is an unsupported movement, recruits the muscles in the abdominals and the core much stronger. Keep the abdominal wall drawn in. Use your breath to push out, push the rib cage down, the chest down, and then come all the way back up to the star position once again. Let's do that one more time. Tuck the tail, pull in the tummy, connect and hold. So as you're doing this with us, be conscious of your breathing, deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to come back up to the star position again. We're rolling all the way back to the floor. Our next position is the 100. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go through a couple of repetitions of each. The knees bent up, the feet flat on the floor, head and shoulders rolled up and pumping those arms. We're going to do a couple of repetitions of each and then we'll marry them together in a very quick 1 minute power minute at the end. So at this position, your lower back should be slightly away from the floor, your abdominal wall is drawn in, your collarbone is long, your chest is lifted and your chin is off your chest. We're reaching the fingertips out towards the heels, we're keeping the shoulder blades right back and down. Keep it lifted, keep pumping, 2 more cycles of breath. Consciously really think about you're blowing the air out as hard and as powerfully as you can and completely roll the head and shoulders back to the floor. We're going to take the hands to the side of the temples, elbows back to the floor. With the feet firmly on the floor, we're going to take the head and shoulders up again. The most important part of this is that we keep those elbows right back. So we're going to lift the chest as Paul has done already, lift the underarm across. So the elbow doesn't come forward, we're just lifting the chest. Come back to the center point, but not back to the floor. And again, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to center. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back to center. Pull in the tummy, connect to the center of the body, lift the chest, lift the chin, and back. Last 2, right side 1. Center and left side, lift, 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 and return yourself back to the floor. Keeping the hands where they are, taking both knees into the tummy, we're going to extend both of those legs up to straight as much as you can. Now, you may need to move the legs away from you in order to get them to lock out and stretch, and then at that point you work towards bringing the legs towards you. Now Paula is particularly flexible and she can bring her legs right in very strongly, but you may have to work with obviously your own ability and your own parameters. So inhaling, we're just allowing the pelvis to relax. As we exhale, we're pushing the pubic bone up and we're sinking the ribs down, 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 down. If you can lift the tail off the floor, excellent. Let's do 2 more of these then, Paula. Blow out as you draw towards you. Breathe in as you allow it out. And it's a slow, controlled movement. Count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least, and then return. So hug the knees into the chest, rock the body there. Okay, so we're going to do our power minute. We're going to add all of these together, working really hard from the start. So I'm going to get you to roll up while it's seated. Sitting tall, roll the shoulder blades back and down. Nice long neck, chin in line with the floor, tummy is tight. Hands can be either behind the knees or out in front of you. Shoulder blades down, here we go. Tuck the tail, pull in the tummy. The arms can float up higher if you want a little bit more of a challenge, but we're perfectly fine low or behind the hands for now. Exhale, roll to the top, sit tall. Going for 4 more. Tilting, rolling. Exhale here. Stay, inhale here. And exhale, roll up to the top. Keep the shoulders set down. Tuck that tailbone underneath you. Pubic bone rises up, abdominal wall stays in. You're really forcing the breath out, really pushing the rib cage down into the body. On the next exhale, we're going to roll up to seated. Good stuff. Keep going. Exhale. Perfect. Inhale. and exhale up. Last two. Tilt the tail, draw the belly button in, connect to the center of the body. Work hard here. Blow out, blow out, blow out, blow out, blow out, blow out, blow out till everything is gone. And inhale. Exhale, roll up. We've one more of these to do, so stay with me. Keep your focus. Tuck and roll. Draw in the abdomen. Try to feel that connection as if you're gently engaging the pelvic floor, as well as the drawing in and the pushing down of the rib cage. Sitting up, we're going to roll straight back to the floor. As we take to the floor, we're moving into our 100 position. Hands off the floor ever so slightly. Keep those shoulders back and down. Knees bent up. Let's go. Pumping the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the exhale. We do want to try and keep the collarbone long, the neck long, the shoulder blades set back and down. The rib cage closing in towards the hips and everything in the middle drawn in towards the spine. Keep powering the air out. The key to core engagement is your breathing. Powerfully exhale and completely. So think about 5 counts to inhale and 5 counts to exhale at the very least. I'm going to do another 4. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. Inhaling once again and exhaling. Great work. Last 2. So think about trying to sit up. Over time, your body's going to drop back down towards the floor. Keep telling yourself, up we come all the time. If you want to support your head and neck at any time, feel free to do that. Right down the spine, chin up, eyes up. That's it. Roll yourself back down to the floor. Hands at the temples, elbows back. We're taking it just the upper body, head and shoulders up. And here we go. 4 right, 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power that air out. You will feel the difference when you come to the end of that exhale. Your core naturally engages into the body. And again, lift and twist. Good stuff. Back to the center. And lift. Is that 3? And 3, lift and twist. It's really important to finish that breath. There's a great correlation, one more both sides. There's a great correlation between the diaphragm in the body and the pelvic floor. So the diaphragmatic breath and the movement in the breath really affects how much and how powerfully your pelvic floor engages. So bringing the knees into the chest, right and left. You can keep the hands where they are and the elbows down. We're going to take both of those legs up to straight. So locking out the knees, hold your position. Into your body as tight as you can, and then release out. On the inhale, release, and on the exhale, draw towards you. Imagine that it's your breath dropping that's pulling your legs towards you at the same time. And exhale, pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, and once again, pull in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Hug the knees into the chest and rock the body gently from side to side. So well done. That's the first part of this intense, quick 7-minute ab-specific Pilates routine. This is level 1, so don't forget to follow up with the next 2 levels of this program. Enjoy.